Hey everyone, and welcome back to the MobiCapture channel. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to taking absolutely stunning photos with the one camera you always have with you, your smartphone. Forget lugging around heavy equipment. I'm going to share 7 pro-level tricks that will completely transform your mobile photography game. Ready to turn your phone into a powerhouse camera? Let's dive in. First up, trick number 1, truly understand your camera. It sounds basic, but most people never explore what their phone can actually do. Open your camera app and just poke around. You'll find features like Pro or Manual mode, which let you control settings like ISO, shutter speed, and white balance, just like on a DSLR. Learn to manually tap on your screen to set your focus point and slide your finger up or down to adjust the exposure. This simple action stops your camera from guessing and gives you control over what is bright and what is sharp. Also, dig into your settings to find HDR mode. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range, and it's perfect for tricky high-contrast scenes, like a bright sunset. It takes multiple pictures at different exposures and blends them together, so you don't lose details in the shadows or the bright sky. Take 15 minutes to really explore every button and menu. Knowing your tools is the first step to becoming a master. Our second trick is all about the most important element in photography: light. You need to become a master of natural light. The best times to shoot outdoors are during the golden hours, the first hour after sunrise, and the last hour before sunset. The light during these times is soft, warm, and magical, casting long, beautiful shadows and making everything look incredible. Avoid shooting in the middle of the day when the sun is directly overhead. This harsh light creates unflattering, strong shadows, especially on faces. If you have to shoot in bright sun, find some open shade, like under a tree or next to a building. This creates a giant, soft light source that's much more flattering. Even cloudy days are your friend. They act as a natural diffuser, creating soft, even light that's perfect for portraits. Remember, photography is literally painting with light, so always be looking for the best light source you can find. Trick number 3 is a game changer for making your photos look professional. Experiment with portrait mode. This feature uses software to mimic the shallow depth of field you get from an expensive lens, making your subject pop by beautifully blurring the background. This effect is called bokeh, and it's the secret to those dreamy, professional-looking portraits. But don't just turn it on and shoot. Most phones let you adjust the blur intensity either before or after you take the photo. Play with this setting. Sometimes a subtle blur looks more natural than a super intense one. Portrait mode isn't just for people either. Use it on flowers, food, or your pets to isolate them from a busy background and draw the viewer right where you want it. It's one of the most powerful tools in your mobile photography arsenal. Moving on to trick number 4, and this might be the simplest yet most overlooked tip: keep your lens clean. Think about it, your phone lives in your pocket, your bag, on tables. It's constantly getting covered in fingerprints, dust, and smudges. A dirty lens is the #1 enemy of a sharp, clear photo. It can make your images look hazy, create weird light flares, and reduce overall contrast. Get into the habit of giving it a quick wipe before you start shooting. The best tool for this is a microfiber cloth, the same kind you use for cleaning eyeglasses. It removes oils and dust without scratching the delicate lens coating. In a pinch, a soft part of your t-shirt will do, but make sure it's clean. A clean lens is the difference between a blurry snapshot and a crisp, stunning photograph. It takes 2 seconds and makes a world of difference. Our 5th trick is a classic composition rule that will instantly improve your photos, the rule of thirds. Go into your camera settings and turn on the grid lines. This will overlay your screen with a 3x3 grid, breaking your frame into 9 equal rectangles. The rule of thirds suggests that you should place the most important elements of your photo along these lines or at the points where they intersect. Instead of placing your subject smack in the middle, try positioning them on the left or right grid line. If you're shooting a landscape, place the horizon along the top or bottom horizontal line, not in the center. This creates a more balanced dynamic, and visually interesting composition that naturally guides the viewer's eye through the image. Once you start using the grid, you'll see your compositions improve overnight. It's a simple guide that makes a huge impact. Trick number 6 is all about getting creative. Explore different angles. Most people take photos from eye level, which is why so many pictures look the same. To make your photos stand out, you need to change your perspective. Get down low. Shooting from a low angle can make your subject look more powerful and heroic. It's great for capturing pets, kids, or even making architecture look more imposing. Lie on the ground if you have to. Conversely, try shooting from a high angle. Stand on a chair or find a vantage point looking down. This can give a unique overview of a scene and is great for food photography or creating a feeling of vulnerability. Look for reflections in puddles, windows, or sunglasses. Use foreground elements, like leaves or a fence, to frame your subject and add a sense of depth. Don't just stand there, move around, crouch down, and look for a perspective that no one else has seen. Finally, our 7th trick, edit wisely. Taking the photo is only half the battle. A little post-processing can take a good photo and make it great. You don't need complicated software like Photoshop. There are tons of amazing, user-friendly mobile apps like Snapshot, VSCO, or Adobe Lightroom Mobile. The key is to be subtle. Instead of just slapping on a heavy filter, learn to make small adjustments. Start with the basics. Tweak the exposure to brighten or darken the image, increase the contrast to make it pop, and adjust the white balance to correct colors. Sharpening can add a little bit of crispness, and adjusting saturation can make colors more vibrant, but don't overdo it. The goal of editing is to enhance the photo you took, not to create something completely artificial. A light touch is all it takes to make your photos look polished and professional. So there you have it, 7 powerful tricks to elevate your mobile photography. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Get to know your camera's features inside and out. 2. Become a student of natural light and use it to your advantage. 3. Master portrait mode for that professional blurred background. 4. Always keep your lens clean. 5. Use the rule of thirds grid for better composition. 6. Change your perspective by exploring different angles. And 7. Edit your photos wisely with simple apps. Start practicing these tips one by one, and I promise you'll see a massive improvement in your photos. The best camera is the one you have with you, and with these techniques, you'll be ready to capture amazing images anytime, anywhere. Thanks so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to MobiCapture channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Have a question or a mobile photography trick of your own? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Now get out there and start shooting. See you next time.